Education system is actually really Nigeria. I won't lie to you.
I feel like AI should just serve as a guide, but it shouldn't be like a major force in someone's educational aspirations.
Yeah. Go to school, please.
Please go to school. I'm not saying you should not go to school.
You have to go to school.
Please go to school. Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome to another episode of Soft Gem Podcast. My name is Osi.
I am Mo. Good to be here again. It's been a while.
Finally, we're together because I used to be behind the camera.
She's always behind, and I used to, anchor sometimes.
Yeah.
We're together today. What are we speaking about today?
So today we're talking about, is a degree still worth it in the age of AI?
AI, everywhere AI, please. AI. AI. So is a degree still worth it in the age of AI? What do you think?
Yes, of course. I think it's worth it. Very much so. What do you think?
Well, I guess a degree is always going to be important, no matter what. Like, you just have to go to school. But I was having a conversation with... I like conversations. I like a very good conversation. So I was having a conversation with somebody that did not go to school.
Okay.
He didn't go to university, but he's a tech bro. So what did he do? I think that regardless of a degree or no degree, probably not necessarily the four walls of the normal formal school that we know.
Okay.
Yes, you just have to have something. So what did he do? He went to a tech school.
Okay.
Yes, to learn backend. And guess what? It's probably even making money than people
Someone
that went. Do you understand? That studied the so-called formal. I went to. Do you get?
Yeah.
So a degree or no degree, just know that you have to go to a kind of school, a formal school, not necessarily the formal four walls of a school. Do you get? So that is what I feel like. That's what I actually feel.
Yeah, but I still feel like it's not every single field of life that AI has replaced. Basically, for instance, like lawyers and all of that, it's not AI that's going to court. Do you get? So I feel like it's in some situations, for instance, yes, tech, but in some other like field of life, I feel like, a degree is actually necessary because it's not an AI that can replace that fully.
Yeah, as I said, based on what you are going for.
Yeah.
Based on the field you are interested in. Based on your career path.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the conversation is on what exactly are you doing, or what do you want to do?
Yeah.
So I want to learn tech. To be very honest, if I knew that I was going to be in tech space before, like now, I would not have gone to school. I would just have gone to like a tech school, an institution that teaches me. Do you understand? I would have started my journey early. Do you get?
Yeah. And
add my part. But I went to school. I spent like 6 years in school, and guess what? I'm a product marketer now. Do you understand? So I feel like sometimes, right, knowing what you want to do early, but that has to do with your parents also, because your parents have I feel like your parents have a lot of say in the career path to choose at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if I had known that I was a science student all my life till when I finished school, like university, because I didn't study marketing. What I know about marketing was the courses I personally took by myself and things I learned on my own. So if I knew that, okay, this was the interest I've had since when I was like, let's say, when I finished secondary school, like I know the basic ABC, the basic 1, 2, 3, the basic communication of English. Do you understand? The basic communication of I can speak well, I can read well. Do you get? I will not have bothered. Trust me, degree or no degree, I will not have bothered going to
So based on this whole AI and degree thing, I also feel like the difference between what actually is the difference between founders that own big tech companies. What's the difference between them that have a degree and them that do not have a degree? What do you think?
Okay, so there are founders that have degrees and those that don't have degrees, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, the end point is just to make money, right? Like whatever it is you're going to school for, whatever degree you're having is to make money. So as long as anyone that has degree or not is making money.
Yeah.
I mean, we know a lot, right? We know a lot of people that do not I don't even want to mention. Is it we know a lot. There are a lot. For example, Bill Gates. We know it started. What did Bill Gates start? Please remind me. Bill Gates started.
Is it not Microsoft?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tech now.
Yeah.
It's tech space, right? And he didn't finish school. He dropped out of school.
And he's like one of the richest men in the world.
Part of, apparently, got a divorce and the likes and not gets his money back. Blah, 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 blah. But he's part of the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Is it Elon Musk we mentioned?
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Did he finish school? I don't know. I don't think he did. So it's not like basically not finishing school or finishing school. I feel like it's just more of your path. What path are you going? Like, what's your journey? What's your career path? What are you choosing to learn? What are you learning? As I said earlier, if you have a degree or not, and you necessarily want to do tech,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to go to the 4 walls of school. If I had known that earlier, I've already said that before, I would not. I would just have gone to a tech institution and just to learn tech, to be very honest. And trust me, it pays to start early. So if you just figure out early that I'm going to the part of tech, I don't think there's a necessary, you don't have to necessarily go to school to learn business admin. Do you understand? I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah, I do.
So I feel like going to school or not going to school, you just have to like have like a career path figured out first, and then decide if I want to go to, this is what I want to learn, and then go to the school and learn it. Not like literally the literal degree.
I feel like in a long-term scope, I think actually a degree matters if you're looking for something long-term, like the knowledge of that particular thing.
Okay.
A degree actually matters.
Okay. In what sense? Like when you say one long term, what do you mean?
For instance, now I want to be a doctor or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I said you don't have to. You obviously need to go to school. You obviously need to spend 7 years and more in school to be a doctor. So as I said, your path actually
depends.
Yes, depends. Your path depends. Your path decides a lot, and your parents also decide a lot for you. I won't lie to you. Because if I had figured out, as I said, I've said it before, if I had figured out that I was going to be like a marketer early, I would not have spent 6 years in school.
Exactly, it just depends on pack. For instance, if you want to work in a tech or startup space, I feel like a certificate is enough. You don't necessarily have to go to school for
like,
5 years.
Yeah, for 5 years. You get, especially the Nigerian typical system. This education system is actually really in Nigeria. I won't lie to you, but
that's true.
Yeah, so just figure it out early. Trust me, figure it out early, and then don't waste your time. That's all I can say about that. You're a social media manager, right? That's or a digital marketer, whatever. In terms of you being a social media manager and law, because you studied law, right? Studied law. How your degree is it like relating to what it is you're doing now? Which obviously I don't know, but is there like an advantage of you going to law or movie studying law and going to law school? Is there an advantage of you doing that and relating to what you're doing as your 9 to 5 now?
Not really.
Okay.
But in some aspects I would say yes. But I probably feel like it does not up to the extent of a lawyer's knowledge. Maybe someone that just has the basic legal knowledge, right? Because sometimes so my major job is digital marketing, right?
Okay.
So what when we relate with companies and then we have the SLA, which is service level agreements, I already have a legal knowledge. So sometimes I go through it and I adjust where necessary, even partnership agreements that we are asked to look through. Because I have that legal knowledge, I know what I'm reading. I don't necessarily have to go to AI ask because I already know what I'm reading, right? So it does help, but it's not like I must have a legal knowledge, because I don't think everybody that's digital marketer is a lawyer, right?
Of course not.
But obviously, but it does help me in some aspects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get your point now. Like, for me now, I want to do anything because I'm also a product marketer, and of course you have to like go on LinkedIn to do your research and do your whatever you call it now. And I just go to AI.
What did you study in school?
I studied agri extension and web development. So that made me just like, it builds my communication skills to an extent, because you have to go to radio station, because you have to go to TV stations to be able to like present and be able to speak to farmers and the likes. We are bringing like education, like things we are learning in the educational system or in the basic.
Well, it does relate to product marketing in a sense.
Well, well, so we're bringing what we're learning in school to the normal rural farmers, right? So you have to learn how to speak to people, you have to learn how to present yourself, and I feel like that is just one thing that my 6 years in school taught me.
Yeah.
Like it built me to that extent. So like it's not all bad that you go to school, because you always have to build something for yourself in sense of confidence, communication.
School no be scam, sha.
Especially in Nigeria. Trust me, in Nigeria, you got to have your certificate to be relevant.
You actually have to have that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's not all bad.
I feel like AI should just serve as a guide, but it shouldn't be like a major force in someone's educational aspirations.
Yeah, actually, even me that went to school, still take AI certifications here and there.
Yeah,
Trust
exactly,
me.
true.
Trust me, we still have to take AI certifications.
But you
AI
shall need to know books. I don't know
have
something.
to.
Shall do something in school.
Yeah, you have
some
to.
sort of
So it looks like that is our conclusion now. Go to
Yeah.
school, please.
Please go to school. I'm
Please
not
go
saying you
to
should not
school.
go to school.
You have to go to school.
But please go to school. Alright, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank
this
you,
episode.
guys.
See you in the next one.
And please don't forget to subscribe and
Of
like.
course,
And
subscribe.
share, please. Bye.
Bye.